I got the kid out here again. He's doing navigation, and I think he's just about ready to move on to hard copy maps and not have that cheater of his phone tracking him, and where he actually has to find a landmark and make his way out to it, then on to the next, and so on. Anyhow, while he's doing that, I was kind of checking out this draw. There's bobcats, mountain lions, elk, desert bighorns, deer. They all hang out in that. But I ain't catching anything move. Right behind it, you have the San Juans. Then home. We finally, well, I'll put that other video on, but we finally got a little bit of snow. Now it's just about half chilly. Anyhow, I love it out here. If you want to go up into the snow, you can go up on the mountain. If you are trying to avoid it, you can come down here. The only problem is, usually if it snows up there, it rains down here. Then it's muddy as hell. Yucca. These little fibers. Oh, right there. If you cut those green leaves off, strip that wax off, that makes one hell of a cordage. Right there, Mormon tea, also known as the ephedra plant. If you are burnt out, you can cut them sprigs up and boil them in water, or boil water and then let those steep. That will kind of give you a jump start. But I'm kind of just killing time. I've gone up this road up to that peak, then you drop down into that saddle, come out across that flat, and you can follow this road. It ties down into the road down there. There's a pretty cool hiking trail right here. I don't know if you can see the trail. Cuts right through those trees right there, and then it dangles over into the road, drops down, kind of cuts out on the desert floor, circles back in. There's a shit house down there for a start and end point. But I might have to do that sometime. Just people frown on you when you're packing guns, because this is my rabbit hunting spot. The only problem is Tuolumne area has been hell on the rabbits out here. Normally the dogs will kick the rabbits up, and you got rabbits running every damn place, but I'd give it a couple of years and they'll recover. But it just kind of is what it is. I do have on my new boots. I swear to God, this is one of the only shoe brands I've ever had that you could take them out of the box, go out, and you just don't have trouble. I'm not saying I'd want to try to hike over there to the San Juans or anything, but I wouldn't want to do that if I didn't have them. Anyhow, pretty cool. All my fishing videos are shot down in the canyon over there. That's the Black Canyon of the Gunnison. Hey, I don't know if the moon's going to show up or not, but half of it's up there shining. Let's see if I can point out what I have the kid doing. I let him, well, I put Onyx on his phone, then I have him sign into my account, and from the pickup right here, there's a canyon with a trail down in it. It's called Cool Rock. Ooh, it's a bastard too. It really is. Nothing but cliff faces. It's one of those that if a flash flood ever come through, that would not be the canyon to be in. But anyhow, I have him going out to where he should come out at the head of it, and then he'll come back in a little farther out. There was a little knob, rocky knob, and then he's just gonna pretty much do a big loop. But I'm kind of thinking this one might be a little bit more than I've made him do. I put 5 waypoints out there for him to find, but at least what I'm hoping with that is he will not just sit there and look at his phone, but he can refer back to it to the waypoints. But I'm hoping that he's looking at the landmark and trying to figure out where he's at, and then as he starts getting closer to the landmark, he can come back in and pretty much check it out and see if he's on it. But I don't know. I kind of figure being able to read a map and know where you're at is kind of important. What are you doing, monkey? Old lady. So anyhow, that's kind of what we're up to. Hopefully it doesn't take way too long. I wanted him to have to think, and I wanted him to have to work for it a little bit, but we got out a little bit late, and I really am hoping that it's not too late of a start to where he starts freezing, because he only wore a little hoodie sweat jacket, which I understand. When you're walking, you get a little bit warmer than if you're kind of doing like I am, just killing time waiting for him. Let's see here. Paonia Peak and Lambourne. Mount Gunnison's right in the middle. Back up in there, that's where we go bear hunting. Oh, the Raggeds, this range, whoops, right in through here. That's where the ranch was that I used to chase cows before I went into the coal mine. And all of that is where I used to look for elk. But I started hunting all the way over on the plateau over there. And we've had a hell of a lot better luck. Not that we never got anything up there, but I just enjoy the plateau a lot better. All right, I will catch you later. All right, that might be better. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. All right, this purple is where the pickup is. And if you rotate this, what it will do is it will act like a compass for you. right here's alright, right there's pretty much due north. So I had him head out northeast to this first one. From the first one, he had to kind of come back up, northwest to get to that farthest one. And I seen him hiking down here. I see him right now. And he is at that one. Now what he'll have to do is work his way over down into that draw. From that draw, he's going to have to climb up, and then he can pretty much follow the road. Now, what I'm really hoping for is he's going to be having this zoomed in like that. That way he can figure out his landmarks. Because I'm really not caring too much if he drops down into the bottoms of those. As long as he can figure out the easiest way to get to him, it doesn't matter if it's the most direct right now. He'll figure that out as he gets into it, and he really has to know, where he's heading. But anyhow, that is what he is learning. All right, later.